player, Lusta player, Lusta play, my time you go score. Lusta player, Lusta player, Lusta player, Lusta play, my time you go score. Lusta player, Lusta player, Lusta player, Lusta play, my time you go score. Lusta player,
Where? Yeah, this song take my minds back. And I know it takes some of you minds back also. Back in the days when the national team, the Lone Star, is about to lock home. It's a must win, you know. And that's the time we can be in our full gear. The momentum is always huge, it's always high. Lone Star, man. What a wonderful way to welcome you to another edition of the program, the King Sports Talk. And it happens to be the first edition in the month of January, the year 2025. And the program has been rebranded, added some flavor for your listening pleasure, to give you all of the information that you deserve when it comes to the sporting world.
Liberia. Je t'aime, Liberia.
So King Sports Talk is a 1 hour 30-minute sport program that highlights the major sporting news from Liberia and other parts of the world. Today is January 4th, AD 2025. And I'd like to welcome you to the very first edition of the program in the year 2025. My name is Otis Sankan. I am your regular host and presenter of the program King Sports Talk, and it's good to have you following. Massa Junior. So it's good to have you watching. For those of you following live on our Car TV channel and our YouTube page, it's good to have you. Share the video so others can have the opportunity to get the information so that they can use it, as a means to get informed when it comes to sports.
Massa Junior.
But don't forget now, keep playing the Kings FM Saturday morning motorbike jackpot with just $200 Liberian dollars or $1.50 USD. You can win for yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars this morning. It's on a Saturday. All you need to do is to be a Lone Star Cell mobile money subscriber. And then you have $200 Liberian dollars or $1.50 USD on your Lone Star Cell mobile money account. And then you can dial *799*26#.
I love you like
and you're good to go. The more you play, the better your chances are to win. So my name is Otis Sankan. I'm here with you this morning. Just hope you're there. Encourage your friends and other family members to form part of the broadcast this morning so they can have the information to use as a means to get informed. So let me fill you in with the lineup for today's edition of the program, King Sports Talk. Let me fill you in with the lineup. The Liberia Football Association First Division League football return. The local football return this weekend with a new energy as the second phase of the season begins.
Massa Junior.
So the second phase of the LFA First Division League begins on today, the weekend. with renewed strength and energy, because most of the players went for break, especially for the first season, and they return for the second phase of the league, 2024-25 league season. And FC Fascia remain unbeaten. Yeah, for phase 1, FC Fascia remain unbeaten for phase 1 of the LFA First Division League. And we are about to kickstart the second phase, which begin on today, this weekend, across Monrovia and its environment at various venues. We're going to be filling you with that also, giving you some of the fixtures and the standing of the LFA First Division League. So FC Fascia, the soccer missionaries, as they are affectionately called, remain unbeaten in the First Division League of the Liberia Football Association. Still with that development, the LFA First Division League has a return for phase 2. One of the team that put up surprise is Discovery FC. They have put up a surprise. Myself couldn't believe. And I know some sport pundits will agree with me on this. Discovery FC have put up a surprise. I'm going to be letting you to know also why maybe their vision and mission ahead of the second phase. Yeah, before the climax of the first phase, Discovery FC did something that many of us didn't believe. Many of us are sport reporters, sport pundits, administrators didn't believe. Good luck. We're going to be telling you. South Africa. So why maybe their vision and their mission ahead of the second phase? For Watanga FC, they are the defending champion of the LFA First Division League. They sit at 10th position on the table. Imagine the champion sits at 10th position on the table in the LFA First Division League. What wrong with Watanga FC? What are some of the challenges? We don't know. We hope to talk with some of the administrators there as we are about to kickstart the second phase. What do we expect from the defending champion Watanga FC? We hope to place calls to some of their executives so that they can give us an update. Yeah. So Watanga FC happens to be the defending champion, but it says at 10th place on the table. Also on the lineup for this morning edition of the program, the Liberia men national team, the Lone Star returned home after suffering a 3-0 defeat to Senegal in the ongoing CHA qualifier, 2024 CHA qualifier. The first leg ended 1-1 at home, and the return leg in Senegal, Liberia went down to Senegal 3-0. What are some of their challenges? What went wrong? We're going to be looking into that also on the program, the King Sports Talk this morning. So after the postponement of the National Counter Sport Meet 2024-25, all is now seems set for the kickoff. Oh yeah, after the postponement. You don't know when the tournament kickstarts in December, but the organizer postponed it to January 12th. But all is now seems set for the kickoff slated for the 12th of this month. how prepared some of the county's teams are. We're going to afford the opportunity to some of the listeners and some of the executives who also place calls in so that they can give us updates. And the organizer continue to sign several sponsorship agreements as the tournament is about to kickstart. And we hope more sponsorship can be considered. It's one of the reasons why the tournament was postponed, because it required money. So there are a lot of sponsors. We hope more sponsors can come up as we get closer to the kickstart of the tournament this January 12th. How prepared some of the counter teams are, we're also going to be looking at that. There are serious preparation. We're going to be throwing light on some of those happenings from the various counter teams. And then later on, we will activate the telephone lines for your participation on the program, where you're going to place in your calls and give your own views and suggestions on some of the stories we are carrying, especially as the National County Sports Meet is about to kickstart this January 12th, 2025. So that's how it's going to be like. And after your participation, we will give you some updates on international development from Europe and other parts of the world. And after that, we're going to climax on today's edition of the program, King Sports Talk. So that's the lineup for today's edition. Be my guest. Let's take a gist of the team song. When we return, we start to go in depth. My name is Otis Sankan. I'm your host and presenter. Please be my guest straight up until 12:30 this afternoon.
Jojo Pompea, Jonah Baby, Kissy Baby, Massa Junior, Atomotopa, George William, James Diva, Jonah Baby, Kissy Baby, Massa Junior, Atomotopa,
So welcome back to the program. Welcome back. And it's good to have you following this wonderful Saturday morning from the nation's capital here in Monrovia. This is Kings FM. And we are beaming live from the Dedons building, second floor here on Front Street in Monrovia. My name is Otis Sankan, and I'm your host and presenter of the program. And I'm with you this morning. Don't forget, now keep playing the King's Cash giveaway by dialing *799 *26# with just $200 Liberian dollars or $1.50 USD from your Lone Star Cell mobile money account. You can win for yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars this morning. So keep playing. I'm here to 12:30 this afternoon. I will do draws while the program is ongoing. I will take a pause and do some draws. So keep playing. Keep playing. Who knows? The more you play, the better the chances are to win. Who knows? You might be that lucky person. So the LFA First Division League football, local football returned this weekend. That's on today, with serious matches taking place across serious venues in Monrovia and outside of Monrovia. And, the first two returned with renewed energy because the players went on pause of recent during the festive season. There was a little pause. So coming to first two, a lot of players that have sufficient rest. I think we expect more from some of our the athletes, those players, and their teams also in the league. So within the first division league, the soccer missionaries, FC Fascia, remain unbeaten. Yes, FC Fascia remain unbeaten, and it's something that is not surprising. And there are a lot of people who expected more from FC Fascia. Like the saying goes, uh, when much is given, much is expected. So there are a lot of preparation. There are a lot of huge spending from FC Fascia. Uh, so seeing what is unfolding right now is something that not many of us who follow our local football would be surprised of, because FC Fascia brought in a lot of foreign players, and they saw a lot of big names, including some of our former players who were also added to the team. The leg of Zach Kringa, a lot of other former players were also added to the team to boost up the team's strength for the season. So they remain unbeaten in the first division league, and they sit at first place. From 13 matches, they accumulated 31 points so far in phase one. So, like every other team, they have played 13 matches and they have accumulated 31 points so far. And they are 5 points clear of the table. As group leader, they are 5 points clear of the table, the soccer missionaries. And I learned that their proposed stadium projects are kickstart in the Marshall area. And one person who continues to add value to football in Liberia is Kasia Kwa. And I don't know how some of you will want to interpret it, but sometimes it is good you say it, especially when somebody is making impact positively. They are now manipulating, they are not extracting, they are not taking what belongs to the game, but they are adding flavor to it. Somebody will say, and the man's a CMB, he get money from another place, he do people to get money. That's not the conversation for now. That one, the people who he's duping or those who are responsible to do the investigation can go on with it. But there are I'm not here to judge, I'm not investigators. But for what I know and what I see is that Mr. Kwa continues to, add flavor to the league. He continues to boost player morale. He continues to motivate players. Some of the decisions, some of those tactics, some of those contribution he continues to make to his teams and other teams within the league. So, seeing Fascia FC remain unbeaten in the first phase, after the first phase, in fact, and we're about to go to the second phase, it's nothing strange, especially for me as a sport reporter. And I know some of you too agree with me on that, because there are a lot of money that I spent. In fact, the team were taken on serious training trip in Europe and Africa, playing top teams in Asia, in Europe, and in Africa, where they were there for several weeks, and boosting their team strength for the league season. So maintaining the first place on the table and continuing that unbeaten run after the first phase is not strange. But something will interest you, folks. Discovery FC sits at second place on the LFA First Division table after phase one. Discovery FC sits at second place on the table. And that is a surprise. That is a surprise from many of the sport lovers, many of the sports reporters, pundits. So what is their vision? What is their mission as we're about to go into phase two of the tournament? What are the mission? Are they there to clinch the title? Or they just want to maintain that position for a certain time? Or it's like somebody would say they will money for their opponent in certain time in the tournament, then they will drop. But Discovery FC is one thing that continues to put up some surprise, and they sit at second place. They have played 13 games so far, and with 26 points, and sit second on the table of the LFA First Division League. So let's give you some of the fixture for today and tomorrow. As the league starts, the first two starts on today. The first two of the 11th First Division League starts today and tomorrow and continues. So I want to give you fixtures for some of the matches that will be played today and on tomorrow, and we'll give you the venues. And also come and give you the standing on the table for the LFA First Division League as we approach or kickstart phase 2 of the tournament. So, okay, let's take it from this end. Let's take it from the end. So, for the LFA First Division fixture on today at 4:00 p.m. at the 2 Southview, Invisible 11 will be against Heaven 11. So the 211 the 211 will be locking horns at the 2 Southview in Gardnerville at 4:00 this afternoon. As the first two of the LFA First Division League kickstarts. And also on today, LPRC Oilers will be against Freeport FC. They will be against Freeport FC at the 2 Southview also in Gardnerville, and that game starts at 6:30 p.m. So LPRC Oilers and Freeport FC will be locking horns at 6:30 this evening at the 2 Southview, in Gardnerville. For LPRC Oilers sits at 6th place on the LFA First Division League table, and Freeport FC sits at 12th place on the table. So they both, especially for Freeport FC, are struggling. They are at the bottom, and a win for them against LPRC Oilers will be an added advantage for them to, move places up the LFA First Division League table. Other fixture for today, we will see Painesville FC going against Discovery. Discovery FC sits at 2nd place on the LFA Division League table with 26 points from 13 matches played. So they will be up against Painesville FC, the Citizen, and that game will be on tomorrow at January 5th, and the venue will be at the 2 Southview, and that game starts at 4:00 p.m. at the 2 Southview in Gardnerville. Other fixtures from the LFA First Division League, we'll see Watanga FC. Watanga FC is the defending champion of the LFA First Division League. They sit at 10th place on the LFA First Division League table as defending champion. They will be up against Beal Mountain, and that game will be at the SKD practice pitch on tomorrow. It starts at 4:00 p.m. So Beal Mountain also sits at 10th place. B Mountain sits at 10th place on the LFA second, that's First Division League table. They will be up against Watanga FC, the defending champion, at the SKD practice pitch on tomorrow. Okay, so other fixture for tomorrow, we'll see Shatter FC versus Blackmail Warrior. Shatter FC sits at the bottom of the LFA First Division League. They sit at 13th place. 13 games, 12 points from 13 games played so far. And Shatter Angels will be up against Blackmail Warrior. And Blackmail Warrior sits at 9th place on the LFA First Division League table. So the both of them will be locking horns on tomorrow, and the venue will be at the Nancy Doe Sports Stadium. And on tomorrow, that game starts at 4:00 p.m. Other fixtures on tomorrow, we see Mighty Barrow, who sits at the bottom. Barrow is struggling. She's been struggling and still struggling as the season goes on. And it says at the bottom of in fact, they are the least, not just the bottom, but they are the least on the LFA First Division League table. They will be up against the group leader, FC Fascia. And on tomorrow at the Doris Whelan Sports Page or Stadium on tomorrow, January 5th. And that game starts at 4:00 p.m. on tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Yes, on tomorrow. On tomorrow. That's Sunday, January 5th. So to close up the fixture for tomorrow, we see Liska FC. The Shipping Boys will be up against Global Farmer at the Two South Field in Gatnozo. And that game starts at 6:30 p.m. on tomorrow. So the Shipping Boys, Liska FC, will be up against Global Farmer at the Two South Field on tomorrow. And that game starts at 6:30 p.m. In continuation of the LFA's First Division League table phase 2 of the competition. So let's give you the fixture. These are sorry, we just that's the fixture for today and tomorrow as the LFA Second Division League kickstarts. And let's give you the standing as we go into the phase 2 of the competition. So FC Facile, the soccer missionary, remain unbeaten. Well, from 13 games so far, they are accumulated 31 points. They are the group leaders, 5 points clear of the table. And second is Discovery FC. Discovery FC sits at second position with 26 points from 13 matches played so far. Followed by BU Martin. BU Martin sits at third place with 24 points from 13 matches played. Pins FC is at fourth, 20 points from 13 matches played. Liska FC sits at fifth place with 20 points from 13 matches played, followed by LPRC Oilers. All sits at sixth place with 19 points from 13 matches played. Global Farmers sits at seventh position with 17 points from 13 matches played, while Heavy 11 is at eighth position with 15 points from 13 matches played. B Mountain, not B Mountain, but Black Man Warrior sits at ninth place with 14 points from 13 matches played. Others are Watanga FC, the defending champion of the LFA First Division League, sits at 10th place with 12 points from 13 matches played. Followed by RE, that's Invisible 11, who sits at 11th position with 12 points from 13 matches played. LP, that's Freeport FC, sits at 12th place with 12 points from 13 matches played. Shatter FC sits at 13th position with 12 points from 13 matches played, while Mate Barrow is at the very bottom with 8 points from 13 matches played. So that's the table for the LFA First Division League as we kickstart phase 2 of the LFA First Division League season. Okay, so that's just it. If you're just joining us, it's a reminder you are in tune to King's Sports Talk for 1 hour, 30 minutes of the most trending sporting news from Liberia and other parts of the world. My name is Otis Sankan, and I'm your host and presenter of the program this morning. So please be my guest. For those of you watching, you can keep your comments coming through, and I'm going to read them out for you before we take a leave of you on the program on today. And I will also open up the telephone line later on for your participation on the program as the various counter things get prepared. Yeah, you're gonna give give you the opportunity so that you can give motivation to your counties, and, your words to your counties as we get set to kickstart the 2024-25 National County Sports Meet. So another interesting story again. Another interesting story. But before I take this one, let's take a break. Let's take a break. Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. When I hear the song, I can just think about the time Lone Star or Lone Star. Look, the time we're coming out when Lone Star going plays a must win. I can't worry. The only thing I just want to hear the score. Whether that foul, that four, the first, that the other score can be concerned about. But nowadays, when Lone Star plays, some people can't even know. But it's good to be back. Welcome to the program King's Post Talk. In case you just joining us, you're in tune to King's Post Talk, 1 hour 30 minutes of the most fascinating sports news from Liberia and other parts of the world with me, Otis Sanka. Today is January 4th, 2025. It is the first edition in the year 2025, and it's good to have you listening. But don't forget, keep playing. For those of you in Radio Land and following live, you can keep playing to win for yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars. All you need to do is to be a Lone Star Cell mobile money subscriber. You have 200 LD or $1.50 USD, and then you can dial star 799 star 26 hatch, and you can be that lucky winner. The more you play, the better the chances are to win. So keep playing. Star 799 star 26 hatch is the call. We'll be doing draw. I'll be doing draw as the program is ongoing. So keep playing. You might be that lucky person. Who knows? So in our development, it will interest you to know that the local team, when I say the local CMA national team is out. I don't want to say off. It's out of the Chad qualifiers. After they went down to Senegal, 3-0 away in Dakar. The first leg ended 1-1 in Monrovia, and the return leg was on Days Gone weekend, and Lone Star went down to Senegal 3-0. So four goals to one on aggregate, and the Lone Star local national team is out of the competition. You know that competition is meant to strengthen those local players who are at senior level but play home, play in the domestic league. So it's there to both beef up their strength, the morale, the momentum, to give them reason to continue to play, to continue to improve the league in their own country, their domestic league. So this is Lone Star's second time that's still to be corrected. And the second time on the watch of Thomas Kujo, that they are extremely well, because to qualify for the second phase, Lone Star never done that. Since the inception of this competition, Lone Star never qualified for second phase like they did of recent, where they play Senegal both home and away. They are never qualified for the second phase of the competition. So they defeated Sierra Leone in the both legs, and they were qualified for phase 2, and they just got booted out by the Senegal 3-0 away in Dakar. But let's look at some of the factors. That contributed to Lone Star defeat. Yeah, let's look at some of the factors. And we gotta be frank, fellow Liberians. We gotta be frank. There are many of you who will be trooping in this weekend to go and watch those your various European clubs matches on today. And sometimes when you're watching those matches, can you reflect? Can you think that why is it that that we get high regard, high support to European clubs, and where in our local clubs continues to struggle? Sometimes, do you think about that? Do you consider that in your thinking? Not just as a supporter of that of a local club, but as a Liberian and patriotic Liberians, because we have the talents, but again, there are not much been done to motivate, to beef up the strength of those local players. So there are challenges that surrounded the Lone Star defeat, that surrounded the national team, the local national team. Do you know that the national team were challenged prior to their trip preparation to that trip in to Senegal, they got to take a road trip. They embark on a road trip from Liberia through the border to Ivory Coast. Hmm? To Ivory Coast. They took a road trip from here to Ivory Coast before boarding a flight to go to Senegal. Yeah, the thing, road bus through Liberia to Ivory Coast before they took flight to go to Senegal. And we all know the challenges faced with our roads. But we always try to manage things that should be our priorities, things that we will do, and it will reflect the true image. It will make people out there to believe in us. It will make people out there to get glued to us. Things that will attract people to our country. That will boost the morale, the momentum of the young kids, the athletes, like every other countries are doing around the world. Look at Sudan. Sudan just qualified for the African Cup of Nations of recent. Sudan, it is not magic. That preparation, I hope to bring you some highlights. It's a Ghanaian coach that is coaching Sudan now. So just make their first appearance. I mean the newly independent Sudan just make their first appearance, or will be making their first appearance in the upcoming AFCON Nations Cup that will be held in Morocco. There are a lot of controversial issues in Sudan when it comes to stability, peace. But I think there are some people who reason, who think that with all of our selfish, our affiliation, our political affiliation, our selfish desire, I think it is important we boost our national team. Now, when Sudan goes to the African Cup of Nations, people will not be looking at Sudan where problem L, where they can fight war or the fighting war. Sudan will be given a positive image. The Sudanese national team will be given a positive image to the world about Sudan that you yourself will know about. You yourself will get attracted about, and you want to go to Sudan. Why more about Liberia, where we are produced world best, where we have great talents, natural talents, where we don't need to carry them to football school to teach them the meter, how to kick the meter to kick a ball so that you can go in the top corner. The meter to kick a ball so you can go at the lower corner of the post. Players who play on a racket field but still give their best. But we always managing. We always want to manage. When it was a government official making a trip to Senegal, you think he will ride car from Monrovia to go to Africa before he take flight? No. He will feel that he be marginalized. He will feel that the government now prioritizing his trip or the importance of his trip. If that government official, you think he will ride bus from Liberia to Africa border before he go to Africa and take flight to go to Senegal? No, he will not do it. They will not do it. He or she will not do it. If even he or she was told to do it, he will look at it as an insult. Yeah. But for the national team, they will all want to mango thing. They will all want to manage. By the time the men ride on the racket road, we already get bar road. Our roads are very, very bad. But because we got people who they don't even seek the interest of the country. They want to manage. So they got to manage the guys, put them on bus. Why the bus are in good condition? That one 11 them. Why our heated balls? Why the men got fatigue? All that. Sometimes when you sit down in the car for long, all your legs cramp can grab. All that cramp can grab your legs. They got to roll on bus to go Africa Coast before they take plane and go Senegal to play. By the time the men already tired, the men already get fatigued, all the tired, everything tired. They we because the road trip now, some thing the road and go. Even if the road go say long trip is an issue. Long trip is an issue. Job by riding, even if the road is a paved road, job by riding 3, 4, 5 hours on long trip. That alone get issue with now you gotta be football player. Oh yeah, I can play football. Well, I'm talking about the old time thing, but I can play real football. If I even ride car from here, boy, what I say, I gotta ask the driver to park money 2, 3, 4 times along the road. Because you know what? The cramp. What they say now? What more about athletes somebody going to play football? You made a man ride from Morovia. Straight, you tell me make well because some money the boss will be leaving you. Look at that kind of awkward way we're doing things. Way back, but we are starting it. That's the thing they're doing to the national thing. But people are taking fat salaries. When you talk, then they say you want to politicize. You talk, they say you understand the issue. But they understand the issue, but what they are understanding of the issue doing for the Liberian people and those athletes. Look, you think when Lone Star appear in those tournaments, you know the signal it sends to the world, and you know what it brings to the Liberian people, especially the way the country extends. We drop out of the African Cup of Nations. The World Cup, I won't talk about it. The only change what we had to keep the Liberian flag flying small until we can get ready for the other tournament and then are coming, like the 2026 World Cup. There's some of the tournament, they try qualify. What we're supposed to pour all our best in after the coach cry. Thomas Kojo was on record after he qualified for phase 2 after defeating Senegal. He was on record. He said, announcing Senegal after defeating Sierra Leone, he was on record. He asked the Liberian government for any preparation because Senegal don't play fun with football. No, they don't play fun with football. It's a football budget, yeah. Give it to the people. Don't mango, my man. You know what they can do, gentlemen. Things not easy. The FA is challenged. Even government is challenged. Went to the Ministry of Finance. They gotta postpone. Like, they cannot do everything. But when they're making trip, right here, Africa Coast, they were rapping. But for the national team, our pride and joy, wherein when the Lone Star is up there flying the Liberian color, we do not ask what are they pressing from Nima, what are they pressing from Sando, what are they pressing from Grand Bassa. No, it will be about Liberia. It will be about our young players showcasing a talent that people will have interest to come to Liberia to watch our local leagues. That's something we challenge, folks. So why do you have to cry for early preparation? Sometimes you can't want to because of your job, you got to take it. You got to do it. But sometimes you can know deep down what you're doing, there's no, you can't get no result. Especially when you kill the main momentum. What you expect the man to do, you made a man ride bus when you're way Africa. We don't make the man tired. Then man go Senegal, I even made two near there, the next day again. Because the man can you expect them to do magic? So the only competition we had to keep our flesh flying while we wait for the bigger one was a track qualifier where the project whip or 3-0, 4-1 aggregate. At least we did well home. At least we did well home. Why will you manage the pride and joy? Why when it comes to the things that matter, things that will benefit? Look, when the old man on her farm, she hear about Lone Star playing, she feel good, she feel proud. It will not be about a political party. It will be about Lone Star. It will be about Liberia. We always care. What are you from? And what kind of political party? What are you from? What kind of tribe or religious background, ethnicity? What are you from? Where you come from? For the fact that you are Liberians and Lone Star of Liberia is playing and they are in the league or they have qualified, that alone make us to come together and forget about our differences and cheer Liberia national team to victory. Then we get reason to talk about our country. That's part of our differences. But our leaders from the government to the football household, they don't care. Not every one of them, most of them don't care. Most of them take into consideration, enriching itself, buying expensive car, building good homes, and want to manage the athletes. What is due to the athletes? Look, the players not even need to hear about challenges because that alone will play on their mind. Their focus is to train, get a necessary environment to train, and give the national team or the team the needed result. What are air conditioned sport? There's always be on flight, but the money not correct. None of that business. But when you bring that to the player attention, it breaks them down mentally. They may think about riding fly, or you finish riding fly, right? Then you put them on bus, you tell the man. You tell the man, Africa, because you want to reduce, you want to manage. But when you traveling as a government official, you will not even want to manage. You want to ride first class, in fact. Look, we have two former LFA presidents at the level of the national legislature, in person of Honorable Musa Hassan Belati and Honorable Edwin Murphy Slow. And there are other sport lovers, former players like Jonathan Borja Segwe. He's a senator. Honorable Sir Hadi Joseph. These are people who love football, who purport themselves to be a lover of football. But they, in their eyes, right before then, football budget was reduced drastically. What do you expect? What do you expect? So the national team they can do nothing more. Nothing more than national team can do. You try to manage the national team, and you're not managing the national team the right way. You try to reduce whatever is belonging to them, to reduce it to the lowest. And this is about Liberia. Other countries doing it. And helping the athletes. Not everybody will be politician. That alone will give the players the reason to do more. Because if their colleagues are playing in the African Cup of Nations, in the World Cup, it's a boost for other players back home. It's a boost for other players back home because their colleagues are playing in the World Cup, representing the national team, and their performances will also inspire them as players, and will also give reason to football agents to come to the local league and watch our local league. That will improve it. So we can see our player playing in Europe too. But who cares? Hey, my man, that boys, how you can call that children there, that boys there, everything they don't want to know it. Everything is about them. Everything they control. When it comes to the things, the welfare of the players, things that matter to the country, things that is for all of us to benefit, that will bring pride and joy to all of us. Somebody want to manage it for their own interests. Then you say the Lone Star will do magic. The player will do magic. The joy we are 11, well, to be real. Till now, we still talking about joy we are 11. You think that magic? That preparation. Ask the former players. Ask the former players. Joe, we are knowing the importance of football, knowing how the team works. He took money from his pocket to sponsor the national team. Mr. Edwin Murphy Snow was whatever president back then. You can go down here and ask him. There are former players who are also around here. Ask them. This is not about politics. This is about the reality. What brings the result? Is that magic? You can't make a minute wild boss. Someone at boss were not even comfortable. Where you inside the play, you heated the doors, you twist on the other side of the board, you hold the seat. Yeah. Look, sometimes the people can look at everything about Liberia when it comes to things that matter, what other countries are making use of to boost the echo. You know what it means for somebody who is at the age of 16 years to be playing in Europe and making millions, and he's from Liberia? The first thing, that my whole family resurrect. So if that family is already calling on the radio every day and be telling, say the government are doing well for the fact that there's some playing in Europe, that whole family resurrect already. So they not care that I don't to my own government because there's some playing in Europe and able to help his family. You getting the point? So that my brother and sister and mom, uncle, they also be calling on the radio, say, yeah, the other government are doing well. The other government, where everybody talking politics now. That may not do because his relative, the government through the football house created an environment for their son to explore his talent. Now he playing in Europe. he able to bring back to his country and his family. So that man brother, his sister, his mom, his grandma, his uncle, they also supposed to be thinking that government will do everything for them. For the fact that the government created an environment through the football house, and that young child goes to Europe and earning millions of dollars on a yearly basis, he'll be able to help his family. That family will be thinking on how the government will be calling who they talking. No, the government already created an environment, a child in Europe. Imagine that family had 2-3 children playing in Europe. That children will be able to help their family back home. That family will not be depending on government holiday. And that family, that child will also be able to provide opportunities, provide jobs opportunity for other Liberians. There may be any million, then you get business in Liberia. That means making impact. Government also getting revenue from whatsoever business he or she will open. The man 16-year-old playing Europe. Look at Rashford. Look at Lamine Yamal. You don't get playing in there? They're picking Divantier, who is eligible now to play for Slavia Praga. As the first two of the league is about to kickstart. You think Divan, with the millions you'll be getting from Europe, you think Divan will come back home? His parents will be thinking on how Joseph Bagan now pass the budget? No. Divan financier will get tips. When Divan decides to open businesses in Liberia, he will employ people. That's how it works in Europe. That's how it works in Africa. That's how it works in Ghana. That's how it works in Nigeria. That's how it works in Senegal. Sadio Mane providing jobs. That's somebody who didn't go to school, who never had the opportunity. But today, because the Senegalese government were able to provide the environment for talents, to spark talent, Sadio Mane be a talented young child who didn't go to school, who never had the opportunity to wear slipper or boost. Because he had a talent, it boosted his morale, it gave him the momentum. Now he playing in Europe and he able to get back home. That's just the reality of the day. Sadio Mane just commissioned a brand new stadium in your hometown. You don't have any family relaxed now. You know, the companies, the businesses Sadio is running in Senegal, he's providing jobs for people there. It takes breading from government. The only reason government provided the opportunity, they provided an environment for Sadio to explore his talent. And today, Sadio is also contributing back to society. But you want to manage the money. When the minister get $5, you want to take $1 for only, then you get $2 or $4. Say, my man, manage that one, it's not easy. Or for manage, cannot pass the budget. Same we send a letter to them, they not getting money in you. But when a minister traveling, he want to travel on first class. Then you want the Lone Star to provide or give you the needed results that other countries don't do it right. Now, not magic, my people. So we just stop right there. And can I take a break? But keep playing. *79 and *26 hash is the code with just $200 Liberian dollars or $1.50. You can be that lucky winner to win for yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars. Let me check. Maybe I can do one more draw. So keep playing. *79 and *26 hash is the code. Let's take a water break. When I return, we go to our second development and then we activate the telephone lines for your participation. The national campaign meet is about to kickstart. January 12th is the date slated for the kickoff, and we're going to look at that. Sarah's teams are preparing for the competition. So let's take a water break. When we return, we go into that development and activate the telephone line for your participation.
Massa Junior. George William, James Diba, Joe Nabe, KCB, Massa Junior, Antonio Dukwa, Aye, aye keline, aye don't give up, aye keline, good luck in South Africa. Aye, aye, aye.
Oh yeah, it's good to be back. Welcome back to the program King Sports Talk. Yeah, on King's Radio, double 8.5 and streaming live on Cloud TV and our YouTube channel. Thanks so much for being there. And today is the first edition in the year 2025. And I'm your host and presenter, Otis Sankan is my name. Some of the development we are following this morning, the Liberia Football Association of League Kick-Off Phase 2 kickoff this weekend across Monrovia and across Sarah's venue in and around Monrovia. Yes, and the group leader FC Facia remain unbeaten in the competition as we are about to kickstart Phase 2 of the competition, and it sits at number 1 position with 31 points from 13 matches played so far, followed by Discovery FC, who have put up a surprise as we are about to welcome Phase 2 of the first 11 First Division League. And also, we are looking at the senior national team. I just lay emphasis on that. Elliot, we will afford the opportunity to have a say also. So the National Counter Sports Meet is just right around the corner. January 12th is the D-Day for kick-off. And there are serious preparation that serious teams are making. From the team itself to those who are from the counties. There are a lot of people who put themselves together to support their team. People say, you are from Maryland, send your WhatsApp number to the group chat. We got to pull together because, the National County Meet is one of the competition, a traditional competition that brings together Liberians. I don't care how you take it. Look, it brings together Liberians at that moment. And it is the biggest soccer showdown in the country, or competition in the country. Look, wherein everybody gets glued to the various radios, stations, television stations, and people troop in at the various stadiums to watch and support their counties to victory. So you cannot play with that. When you play the people county meet, it becomes an issue. You say but there are challenges surrounding the county meet, organizing the county meet. There are challenges. One of the reasons why the county meet was postponed to January because the organizer were challenged or they are challenged. And there have been frantic effort being made by the organizer to see to it that they get the necessary fundings to kickstart the tournament. To do football, but it's not cheap. Football is not cheap thing. Football is not cheap thing. So over the week, there were a lot of other good news when it comes to sponsorship agreement. The organizer and some other sponsors, and we hope to have more sponsors as we draw closer to the kickoff of the competition beginning January 12th. But there are a lot of preparation being made, so we will just stop right there and open up the telephone line for your participation, where you can give your voice to your county team. And what are some of your recommendations, your suggestions, and some of the talking points like the national team challenges? And, just give you the opportunity to have a say on the program this morning. We'll do that straight up until 12:20. Then we would call it a day and bring you some update for international matches or international competition across Europe. And then we call it a day on today's edition of the program, King Sports Talk. So to be a part and have to say on the program, you can call us on 0772 23 99 33, 0772 23 99 33, or 0886 30 44 97, or 0777 980375. At the female line, that's 0777-980-375, 0886-3044-97, or around 0772-2399-33. So what do you make of the county meet? It's about a Kickstart. What are your words to your counties? Most of the counties are preparing for the Kickstart of the competition. You can put the costume and give your words to your county, your words of encouragement, and some of the challenges. You can talk more about your counties. That alone is something that. But we hope to give you all of the happiness, all of the updates as the tournament kickstarts. Trust me, we will do all we can to give you all of the updates when the tournament kickstarts on January 12th. So keep your calls coming in. 07. Let's take this person. This person happens to be our very first caller on the line this morning. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, you live on the program King Sports Talk. Tell us the name, please.
Jugbe Wule.
Calling
for the future.
Okay, Jugbe Wule, welcome. The county meet is about a kickstart. Which county are you supporting?
My county is Sando County.
Oh, you from Sando?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So you think Sando can make it to the competition?
I think the trophy this year.
How prepared Sando is, my man.
Well prepared.
Okay.
Well prepared.
Okay. So Sando taking the trophy this year.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So thanks so much for being a partner.
Thank you.
Okay. 0772 2399-33 or 0886-3044-97. You can also you gotta beat me on 0777-980-375 are the numbers to call, and you're gonna be live on the program King Sports Talk. The National County Sports Meet is back to kickstart January 12th. Most of the counties are preparing. What are your words to your counties? This person is on the line. Let's take this person. Good morning and welcome. Good morning. Oh, the person slipped up. Let's go to this end. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, King FM. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty great. You live. Tell us your name.
My name is Mamu Momo. I'm calling from Banja.
You called from Banja.
Yeah.
And that's Banja this morning.
It's kind of cool. On the Saturday morning, everywhere is cool.
Oh, okay. So which team you supporting in the county meet?
Well, I'm supporting my county bombing. I'm visiting Liberia. So I'm supporting my county bombing.
Okay. I see your number is an international number anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So you support Bombay County, and you think Bombay County can make it to the final and win the trophy?
Oh, I'm trusting them. They will get to the final.
Mm-hmm.
But saying it is one thing and doing it is one thing. Everybody go to the competition to win.
Sure.
So that's how it looks like. But at the end of the day, the winner will be decided by their strength.
And you think Bombay can be the winner?
I trust them. They can be the winner, and I'm in support of them 100%.
Oh, okay. You see your name again?
Mamu P. Momo.
Okay, Mr. Momo. Thanks so much for being a partner.
You're welcome. Thank you too for the show.
Okay, this person is on the line. Good morning.
Hi, morning.
But I'm doing great. Tell us the name, please. Yeah,
My name is Arno Kubaji, and I'm calling from Ghana.
Gardnersville. I mean, which country you supporting?
Grenjida.
Oh, man from Grenjida. You think Grenjida can make it to the final?
I mean, the whole being like, bro, I don't anything.
Wait for you want to say now?
Yeah, you see, we are not sure for sport in this country. Yeah, we are very sure.
Where may you
see the amount of money for spending in the game move speaker. If we spend our money on the national team, you know what I'm happy?
You're right too.
You know what I'm happy? See the kind of money for spending, 40 money for spending all around here.
The men are robust.
Look at the national team. See the national team, they must rob boss from it to Arigo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, problem here, Arigo for their own thing.
Yeah.
Don't all want the team to do well. The team will do well. Our team will do well. We don't sure to contribute. Why are we contributing? Why the season themselves? Why are we contributing to the team? If you just take one horse in LeBron, say one must pay $100, one horse, $100, you know what happened to the national team? Who willing to do that? Who willing to do it? So we just yeah.
Thank you so much. You make your point. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Let's take this question. Hello.
Yeah, how you doing?
Well, I'm doing great. And you?
Yeah. I'm fine. What's you?
What's your name? What's your name?
Alfonso Soye.
Where you call from?
I'm calling from Moral, Loretto, GSA Junction.
Oh, GSA Junction. My man, which country are you supporting?
I'm supporting Riverset. I'm a Riverset citizen.
Oh, Riverset. Wow. Basayon.
It's more Basayon.
So you think?
But the problem is,
okay.
I support Riverset and Riverset have a better team, but I got problem with the coach.
Mm-hmm. What's the problem?
Riverset always play, win all of the king time for the coach or final or semi-final, then they will just be Riverset and slap. So if you coach or making mistake or selling king, I want for them to desist from that.
Okay.
I believe Riverset can carry through because that particular soon Riverset will be able to qualify for that soon. No team for that can stop Riverset for qualifying in a Zoom.
Somebody say you're only talking.
You know what? You got seriously no can stop up.
Look at that.
No team can stop Riverset on that play. No team.
No fala le lion.
No can you say draw with us.
Ah, okay.
The great team can catch and beat them for common.
Okay.
So I beg that the coach should double it this year.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Let's take other people.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, you live on Kings FM. Kings Post Talk. What's your name?
My name is Baba Papa Mo, and I come in from Central Moravia, to be precise, Front Street community.
Okay, Front Street. Which county are you from, and you supporting this county meet?
Oh, I'm from Bapolu County or Bella Baloma District. I'm supporting the county team.
How prepared Bapolu is, my man? What prepared you guys?
I want to we are so much prepared, but I just want to give a warning to our technical staff because really 2 seasons ago, I did not enjoy the performance of my country.
Okay.
So those that in charge of the main team of the country need to do extremely well, because I want to believe the budgetary fund is there, and we should perform the other country because Bapolu, we were a formidable force before, and now we must remain in that space. So the technical staff, we need a very positive result. We did not have a good result recent time.
Okay.
So for now, we want to see ourselves somewhere.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Let's take this other person. Good morning and welcome to King's Post Talk.
Good morning.
You live?
My name is Samuel Ezekalo.
Okay.
And I'm going from Magibi. I'm from Magibi.
Okay, you're from Magibi. So how prepared is Magibi? You think you can clinch the trophy this year edition of the program, the tournament?
We are there for model force in the academy. Yes, growing. Last year we used to see how best to do the vetting stuff. This was also FKD. So having rested for a year, this year in Grand Country on the 2 years you get the news.
You're re-energized now.
Yeah, most other country we try to ensure that we be energized and come by the FKD to clean the Tuesday.
Oh, okay. Thanks so much. This person is on line 1. That take this person. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
You live. Tell us the name.
My name is Cyrus Carr.
And you call from?
I call from the Oro.
The Oro. My man, which country is you're supporting as the economy is about to kickstart?
Well, I'm a former player, plays for Green Crew and Banter.
Okay, so former country player.
My support will be going to Green Crew.
Okay. Oh, because you play for Green Crew.
My attention is drawn to the national team.
Okay.
On this platform. I've been listening to you and listening to you, King. I think Liberia have to withdraw. The issue of we participating and not getting a better result is a generational stuff problem.
Okay.
We cannot be participating into tournament and no result. Everyone wants to see the national team playing. We play Algeria here. We saw how Algeria beat us. Algeria control us to the extent people started leaving the field. Some of us were disappointed. We went to the field. Sometimes for some of us who are not playing like before, I think when I said at times, I think it was better for me not playing. Going to school is more important. Wow. Because see our guys, see our friends, our young colleagues that are playing. The guys are striving to play football, but there's no improvement. So I think the LFA have to withdraw and then get prepared in the nearby future. Thank you very much, my
Thank
brother.
you so much for your recommendation. 0772 2399 33 0772 2399 33 0886 30 44 97 or 0777 980 are the numbers to call and be a part of the program King Sports Talk. This person is on line 2. Good morning and welcome.
Yeah, good morning.
You're live on King's Sports Talk. Tell us the name.
Yeah, my name is Ruben Kama calling from Broadway.
Okay, Ruben. Which county are you from and you supporting for the county meet?
I support Nima County. My home is Nima.
Okay, from Nima. You think Nima can clinch the trophy this come around?
We know ourselves. We can lose it 2 times. We already carry 2 times ago. And now we come into the CC again. We already Nima said I get a photo they talking about now.
The photo?
That just photo now they come and play, but they can't really already Nima now.
They got him.
And the 2 times ago, mark my word to there, keep my normal and then anytime you say, they can't party, just make sure they are off.
Somebody from Lofa to say they come and carry again.
We not get time for Lofa. Nothing can stand for. We not already carry the 1 season. We carry the 2 times ago.
So
you can carry 1 time, 2 times.
So your first now, why you don't carry last season?
Yeah, that's what we can do.
Okay.
We'll come back again. We carry 2 times. You should do.
Okay. Thanks so much for being a part. Let's take this person. This person slip up. So let's take a few more of your calls, like 5-6 more calls, and then we give you some international fixtures and standing before we take a leave of you. This person, good morning and welcome.
Morning.
You're live. Tell us the name.
Yeah. My name is Johnson. I'm calling from Bonafam.
Okay, go ahead. Tell us your county you supporting in the county.
Yeah, I'm from Maserati County.
The Congo ball.
Yeah.
And you think Maserati County can clinch the trophy this season?
Anyway, the football.
Mm-hmm.
If you're well prepared to get clean victory, anybody can clean the victory, but my intention is to the national team.
Okay.
As the brother was saying.
Go ahead quickly.
The national team, the boys are traveling, no improvement. So just blame the boy is because no fun enough. Yes. So everything level fun enough. All we can pray to God for La Brahma Rock.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being a part. 0772 23 99 33 or 0886 30 44 97. Or better still, 777 980 375 are the numbers to call. And you have to stay on the program King Sports Talk. The National County meet is about to kickstart. It begins January 12th. And tell us how prepared your county is as the competition is about to kickstart. And maybe you can make your points on some of the talking point we carry on today's edition of the program. So keep your calls coming through. While we are with your calls, let me try to give you some of the fixtures from the international competition. Liverpool maintain their position as group leader on the English Premier League table with 45 points for 18 matches played so far, followed by Arsenal, who sits at second place for 19 games and have 39 points. Nottingham Forest is putting up a surprise in the the English Premier League table. Nottingham Forest sits at third place with 37 points for 19 matches played, while Chelsea is at fourth place with 35 points for 19 matches played. And that's Newcastle United sits at fifth place with 32 points for 19 matches played so far. So that's the first 5 on the LFA. Just keep saying LFA, the English Premier League table. So let's bring you some of the fixture for today. Today at about now, Tottenham Spurs is against Newcastle United, and the match is ongoing right now in the English Premier League. Also on today at 3 o'clock, Bournemouth will welcome Everton at 3 p.m. at home, while Aston Villa will be up against Leicester City at 3 o'clock p.m. also. And Crystal Palace will welcome Chelsea and at 3 o'clock. And Southampton will be up against Brentford at 3 o'clock. On today, also, Man City will be up against West Ham, while at 5 this afternoon, Brighton will welcome Arsenal. On tomorrow, Fulham will be up against Ipswich Town at 2 o'clock p.m., while Liverpool will welcome Manchester United at 4:30 at the Anfield, and that will be one of the biggest games in the Premier League on tomorrow. Then on Monday, Wolverhampton will welcome Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest sits at 3rd place on the LFA second division. Come on, the English Premier League table. So that's it. We hope to bring you back. Maybe we can take a few more of your calls, because at 12:30 we're going to be signing off on. We're going to be drawing the curtains on to this edition of the program. So maybe we can take a few more of your calls, and you can make your point on some of the conversation we are carrying on to this edition. So let me see if I can bring you the fixtures for the German Bundesliga, the German Bundesliga. So let's see if we can bring you some of it. Okay, but keep your calls coming in 0772239933 or 0886304497, and you're gonna be live. This person, good morning and welcome.
Good morning. How are you?
What I'm doing great. You live on King's Post Talk. Tell us your name. Wow. Hello. Well, that's the good person. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah. Good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon.
You're live. You gotta walk away from the radio, man, please.
Hello?
Yeah, you gotta lower the volume of the radio.
You getting me now?
At least. What's your name, please?
People's Walker.
Calling from
Nikuta.
Nikuta. My man, you supporting Sandra, right?
No.
Which country?
Grange there.
Oh, you from Grange there? And you think Grange can clinch the trophy?
Yeah.
How prepared you guys are, man?
We are well prepared and we are training now.
Mm-hmm.
And we're looking up to our representative and senator to help us.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Let's take this other person from this end. Good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Chief.
I mean, are you the chief? You're live on the radio, and tell us.
My name is Professor Ishmael Cleary. I join you from Canada.
Okay, my man. So, which county are you supporting?
Grand Jide.
Grand Jide County. And you're clinching the trophy, right?
Sure. The Kevin Championship Part 2.
How prepared you guys are, my man? How prepared you guys?
Well, the team is fully prepared for the country, and we must carry our trophy to the Southeast once more.
Okay. All right. Thanks so much for being a partner. We gradually going out of time, so we just have to do it like this. Let's do it like this. We have to go. We have to go now. But before we take a leave of you, let's read some of the comments that have been filtering through on the program, King's Post Talk. William W. Wulu say the Liberian Civil Rights Movement official spokesperson is following from Upper Kawa. Thanks so much, William W. Wulu. Bo Tom Guy, I would say good morning. I'm following from Sani Kodanima County, particularly Tokade Mount. Thanks so much, Bo Tom Guy. Jay Madwan, he said, thanks for the update. I'm following from my end in Johnsonville City. Thanks so much, Madwan Niece. Otto, one of my regular followers, says, thanks for the update. I'm following from the Freeport. Thanks so much, Otto, for always following. OG Love Beach Up said, thanks for the update. I'm following up from Pipeline Supermarket Community. Thanks so much, OG Love Beach Up. Dwayne Allison said, government official that stole money from our Liberian people want where and who they use it. Okay. Standing Weird Jabo say, I'm standing Weird Jabo watching you from the Upper Kadwa Maliki community. I say K and Topa say Grand Crew. Okay, so that's how we like to draw the curtains on today's edition of the program. So that's how I like to draw the curtains on today's edition of the program, King Sports Talk. It comes away Saturday, beginning at 11. But before we take a leave of you, there are some of our days stories we closely follow. The Liberia Football Association First Division League returned this weekend with renewed energy as the second phase of the season begins. And the group leader, FC Fascia, remained unbeaten in the competition. While Discovery FC put up a surprise, it says a second place on the table. What may be their vision and mission ahead of the phase 2? We don't know. But we hope they maintain the table. The defending champion Watanga FC says at 10th position on the table of the LFA First Division League. Also, the Liberia men national team, the Lone Star, returned home after suffering a 3-0 defeat to Senegal. The Lone Star embarked on a road trip before their flight to Senegal for the second leg of the 2024 Child Qualifier. The first leg ended 1-0 in Monrovia, and the second leg saw the Lone Star going down to Senegal 3-0. There were challenges, and some of sport pundits believe that those challenges attributed to the Lone Star defeat away to Senegal. After the postponement of the National County Sports Meet, all is now seen set for the kickoff, slated for January 2 of this month. As the organizer continues to sign several sponsorship deals to boost the upcoming competition. So thanks so much for being there. My name is Otis Sankan. I presented. Thanks so much for watching and listening. The program returns next Saturday with another fascinating discussion. Till then, have yourself a wonderful time and keep following the rest of our broadcast.